Hello everyone, happy holidays. I'm so excited to be back making another video. I want to give a special shout out to Madam Glam for sending me these colors over to try out for everyone. I for one love Madam Glam so much. I love that they are essentially HEMA free and they have a lot of non-toxic polishes as well, which I'm going to get into later. But here are a few of the colors. These are perfect for Christmas. I had so much fun using them. And it's always a pleasure to work with Madam Glam, so thank you again. They did send me over a coupon code, so that'll be in the link in the description box if you guys would like to purchase any of these. It's a 40% off discount, which is really amazing, as I know nail products can get pricey. So if you click the link, it'll take you directly to the website, and then the coupon code is going to activate automatically. And at the checkout, if you don't want to become a VIP member, you can use the pay-as-you-go option, and that'll automatically apply to the coupon to your cart. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, I've been gone for a minute. I think it's been about 4 or 5 months since I posted. So I was making videos consistently, and then I also have, you know, my press-on business. I sell press-ons on Etsy. All of a sudden that summer, my Etsy just blew up. Like, I had multiple orders to get through every single day. I did a little thing to change my SEO, so I'll pop up in the search results, and I altered my posts, and then all of a sudden my set started selling like crazy. So I didn't even have time to like make videos anymore at that point. And on top of that, when you have Etsy, you have a set designs, right? I didn't want to just post me doing the same sets over and over and over again for you guys. So I was just like, okay, let me just focus on getting these orders out on time. Let me know if you guys want another separate video on my Etsy experience and kind of what I did to make those sales happen. But then around the same time, my boyfriend got into a car accident and broke his foot. So I was just stressed out, girlfriend. I was just stressed out, you guys. So I want to say around like end of May, beginning of June is kind of when that blow up happened on Etsy, where I just started getting like a crazy amount of sales and all that stuff. But then come August, I started to have these really bad allergic reactions where my eyes were just, I would wake up and my eyes would be itchy, burning, swollen, like 2 or 3 times the size that they normally are. And like, I was just freaking out. I thought, at the time, I had tried some like DIY lash extensions on Amazon, so I thought it was that. I obviously stopped using it. Went to the doctors because it wasn't going away, even though I stopped using the products. They tried to tell me it was, oh, it's a sty, it's a chalazion, it's blepharitis, all these other things. But it wasn't going away no matter what I tried. You know, they recommended getting eyelid wipes, they recommended doing like heat compresses and things like that. I was trying all that stuff and it wasn't working, and the reactions were still happening. So I was like getting frustrated. I started to do research on my own, and I came across something called contact dermatitis, which is common in the nail industry. And I had to really push my doctor to finally give me a dermatologist referral so I can get some allergen patch testing done. So essentially, contact dermatitis is like your immune system responding to overexposure to certain chemicals. And I figured that's what was happening. I figured, okay, it has to be something in my nail products. Patch testing is, they basically take 90 chemicals, put patches on your back, and you have to leave them for a few days to see which chemicals your body's reacting to, essentially. So out of the 90 they tested me for, I was allergic to 21. And the ingredient that I was scared that I was going to be allergic to was HEMA, because HEMA is commonly used in a lot of products. It's in most, it's in most nail products. So I was concerned. And it's the product, the HEMA and acrylates are the product that most people who get their nails done, or most people who do nails, get allergic to over time. So I was really scared. I was so sad. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to stop doing nails. Like, I just thought my press-on career was over, you know, like all the work I've done, all the work I put in, all the hours I learned, I spent learning all this stuff. You know, I thought that was gonna be, I was just thinking the worst, y'all. I was so sad. And it was another thing that it wasn't manifesting in my hands. Like, most people get red blisters around their cuticles, most people's skin starts to peel around their hands, all that stuff. So I was just tripping off why it was just my face. So come to find out, like I said, I'm allergic to like 21 different allergens, which is insane. But I think the main culprit that was affecting my face with the products I was using were different variants of formaldehyde. So I'm allergic to formaldehyde, and more specifically the target that I think was making my face flare up was this type of, it's called toluene sulfonamide formaldehyde resin. So I was doing research on that chemical, and it is in a lot of products, and it helps with longevity, durability. It helps with gloss and shine. So I'm thinking it's mostly like top coat. It's in most gel products. So that was really sad to read too, because I was like, oh no, like I'm gonna have to just, all of my products that I have, I might have to just toss out. I reached out to Madam Glam to see, because I noticed when I was using Madam Glam, like I wasn't having the reactions that I was having when I was using, say, Beetles and, you know, little Amazon products like that. So I reached out to them, I sent them an email, and this is what they replied with. So they sent me this email responding to my message saying, you know, our gels are 21 free, which means they are made without 21 of the sketchiest ingredients linked to toxicity: acetone, toluene formaldehyde, phthalates, phenol formaldehyde, just a bunch of really toxic chemicals that a lot of companies do use. I'm not sure if all of their products are free of HEMA. I think they are, or at least they have low concentrations of HEMA, so they are just usable for me. Like, I was so relieved to read that they didn't use a lot of toxic chemicals. So just to really put a word of caution out there is, you know, I myself started out as like kind of a DIYer, and I kind of turned it into a business, but I didn't really take precautions into my health that seriously until this happened. I really didn't, you know, if you look at my past videos, I freaking cringe, because, you know, I'm not using videos, I'm touching uncured gel with my bare hands, and that's just not safe to do, as these are chemicals at the end of the day. A lot of them are toxic, some of them are carcinogens, and they can be absorbed into your body, into your bloodstream. So I will advise and caution you guys, if you are DIY or, you know, a nail tech, things like that, really research what you're using. Make sure you're using proper PPE, protective gear, dust collectors, gloves. Make sure you're covering all your skin, wearing long sleeve shirts, pants even, hats to cover your hair. I had to go so far as to wear, you know, a mask, and then even like an eye mask too, because I think it was just like the dust. You know, I have to have the nails really close to my face to make sure I'm doing all the details, and especially when I'm like filing, I have it close to my face. And at the time I wasn't using dust collectors, so obviously that stuff is going to get on my face, on my skin, everywhere. So just really make sure you are protecting yourself, because your health is first and foremost. You cannot do anything without your health. And I'm lucky that I didn't really develop an allergy to HEMA and acrylates and things like that. But it does go further it goes beyond just nails. So acrylates are also used in a lot of cosmetics for like makeup and moisturizers and things like that. Acrylates are also used in like joint replacements, I believe. They're used in dental work. So it really does go so deep, and I just urge you guys to heed my caution, use protection, even though it may be a little bit of a hassle. It's worth it for your health. And moving forward, I just have to figure out I just have to really pay attention to what is in the products that I use, and make sure I'm protecting myself against that. So most, like I said, most products have the formaldehyde resin. It helps with longevity, it helps with durability, it helps with gloss and shine. So I'm just glad that Madam Glam is a company that tries to move forward using cleaner products, and they're going to be one of the brands that I use moving forward. And I think another one is Light Elegance. I have to do more research on them, but they are a professional only brand. You can take courses though to learn more about the seriousness of these chemicals, and they will give you a certificate or license number in order to be able to purchase the products. So that's another route that I'm going to look into. But I just kind of wanted to come on here and explain kind of where I've been, and also, you know, just display the Madam Glam products. And once again, like, thanks to them, I'm posting a YouTube video again, because like you know, they gave me another reason to just kind of step back. These are products that I can actually use that won't give me a reaction. So yeah, I think I'm going to be making over the switch to Madam Glam. You guys are going to be seeing me use a lot of them on the channel thus far. And overall, I'm just so glad to know what it is finally that I'm allergic to, because I was so scared to even use nail products. I was so scared to even go into my nail room because I didn't know what chemical it was that was making me flare up. I just knew when I was in my nail room doing work, the next day I would wake up with my face just like messed up, you know? So I'm glad to finally know what it is. And now the next step for me is I have to pretty much go through all my products, do research, look at the SDS sheets, see what chemicals are in these products, get rid of the ones that do have what I'm allergic to, and then kind of start a whole new collection of products that I'm not allergic to, which could include Madam Glam, and just really looking into more hypoallergenic polishes from now on for me, because I know that I'm sensitive to a lot of different chemicals now. So let me know if you guys have gone through something similar, if you guys have dealt with allergies before to this extent. I would love to hear more about it. If you guys have any advice for me, if you guys know something I didn't mention, you know, I'm really open to hearing different points of view, different advice, different words of caution for myself as well. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys for listening to my little spiel and listening to my little update about what's going on. I have missed posting so much. I've missed you guys. I can't wait to hear back from you guys and what you guys think. But anyways, these colors are so beautiful. Like, this base color is so gorgeous. Like, I love it so much. It's a nude that's not like too pink and it's not too brown. And then paired with this burgundy color, like, it is just so gorgeous. So I'm just doing little sweater nail designs, and then while the gel is still wet, I'm sprinkling on some clear acrylic. You can also use white acrylic, but I think if you use white acrylic on like a colored gel polish, it'll make the effect lighter. So it's basically like you're mixing a white and the gel polish. So I just use clear just to prevent any of that. And yeah, this was kind of inspired by Nail Felina. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of her. If y'all haven't, you are definitely sleeping on her. She's so talented. So I'm gonna include her Instagram right here. She was at like over 10K on Instagram, and then like earlier this year she got hacked. So if you guys could give her a follow, that'd be awesome. But yeah, this set was inspired by her. And then of course the holiday times, Christmas times, everybody loves their little fuzzy Christmas sweaters. And this design is super easy to do, but it's also really cute. So that's a win-win. And for my press-ons, I try really hard to make them look like acrylics, and I feel like these tips really help that out. These are from Tulip Nail Supplies in San Jose. They are the extra long square full cover nail tips, and I think your tips really do make a difference on how your press-ons look. And then also the like base coat, I feel makes or breaks your press-ons. If you use something that is like too opaque, I feel like it doesn't look as close to acrylics, whereas if you use something a little bit more transparent, like a jelly polish for your base coat, and just use a couple layers of that, I feel like that makes it look a little bit more genuine to acrylics. So that's just a little tip too, is maybe try using base coats that are more like transparent a little bit, and then you can just build them up. So when I'm doing a press-on set like this that's extra long or XXL, like any of the longer lengths, I make sure to obviously prep your tips. So I just buff them real quick, dust them off, and then I do like 5 or 6 layers of base coat on long or extra long plus nails, just because the longer they are, the easier they can break, especially if you don't give them that like strength from multiple coats of base gel. And then on top of those like 5 or 6 coats of base gel, I actually do another 2 or 3 coats of the base polish. So I just try to make sure that my nails are like super durable, as well as just beautiful looking. And then, you know, if my customers ever have a nail that does break, I'm happy to send them a free replacement nail, just because, you know, I feel like that at that point, you know, if they lose it and stuff, then the replacement nail is like $5, but if it breaks or something like that, I'll send it for free, because I take pride in my work, and I really try my best to give the best quality and the best experience. But random question, y'all. Answer in the comments down below. What are some of your guys' Christmas traditions? Christmas time is coming up. I love the holidays. Like, I have a really big family, and they are my favorite times of year, because, you know, it's the time where we all have work off. We get to go see each other, and it's always a good time. And I just try my best to enjoy the time with my loved ones. So I hope for you guys, if I don't see you guys, if I don't post again before New Year's, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas with all your families. I hope it's filled with love and joy. And even if it's not with your families, with your friends, with your loved ones, your pets, whoever. And just try your best to be grateful for the things you have in life. And I wish you guys all a happy new year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what you guys think. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.